Hi guys, I'm April Ross. I'm an Olympic beach volleyball player, and I'm here today with Ready, Set, Gold, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how important it is to have a growth mindset. Hi guys, I'm April Ross. I'm an Olympic beach volleyball player. I've gone to 3 Olympic Games. I went to London in 2012, got a silver medal. I then went to Rio de Janeiro and got a bronze medal. And then I went to Tokyo in 2021 and managed to finally get my gold medal. So I'm now a gold medalist, and that means a lot to me. I've put in a lot of hard work over my career, and to have it culminate in a gold medal is just amazing. So I started playing volleyball when I was in junior high. I then went to high school and won 2 state championships there, and then went to USC, and we're at USC today, which is really fun. We're in the Coliseum, a historical monument, and it's gonna host the opening ceremonies for LA 28 as well. So a really just monumental place to be today and meaningful to me. After USC, well, I won 2 national championships here at USC, and then I started playing professionally, and it's been my career ever since. And I feel really lucky to get to play a sport as my job. It was a lot of hard work, but really rewarding as well. Today, I'm here to talk to you guys about growth mindset. And in my opinion, it's one of the most important skills for sports. It's one of the most important skills for life in general. And it's the idea that your abilities can grow with effort. So even if you start something and you're not very good at it, if you put in a lot of hard work and stick with it, you will improve, and you will, get to that point that you want to be and be successful at whatever you're working towards. Having a growth mindset has been instrumental in my career. I've had a lot of success at each level, but in each level, I started at the very bottom. So I've had to go through many challenges. I've played with a lot of people that were better than me. I felt like I wasn't very good at what I was trying to do. And I had to stick with it and believe that I would get better through hard work and, reach those positions I was going for. And that all started back in junior high for me. That's when I started playing volleyball, and I switched from soccer. It was really intimidating. I was scared that, I wasn't gonna be any good at volleyball, but I gave it a try and didn't make the team. So I failed at my first shot of trying out for volleyball. But I got to practice with the team, and even though I wasn't on the team, I said, okay, I'm gonna work at this. I'm still gonna practice with the team, so maybe next year I can be on the team. And I wasn't very good, but I learned slowly and things started to click, and it was really satisfying, even though I wasn't very good, to feel myself getting better at something I was working towards. And the next year, I made the team. I still didn't play a lot, but I had improved. I was growing through my hard work, and to see that little bit of success motivated me even more. So I started club volleyball. Immediately got on the very last team. I barely made it in club volleyball, and all my friends were there. They were all on teams better than me, and I started at the very bottom. But I actually loved it. I loved the girls that were on my team, my friends. I was, forming friendships, forming bonds, and that's an important part of sports too, is to have fun and meet new people and enjoy the journey with your teammates. So that's what I kind of focused on, and I wanted to be part of the team. So I kept working hard. I kept trying to improve, and it was slow going, but eventually I made it to the very top team, and that was really exciting for me. But again, I didn't play. I sat on the bench. Once I got to the top team, I sat on the bench for almost the entire season, but still worked really, really hard. Finally, by the end of the season, I got a starting spot on the team, and we ended up winning the national championship of our club, volleyball. So that was super exciting. And then again, every little stage of my career, I ended up moving up one level, but starting at the very bottom of that level. So I went to high school and again was at the bottom of the totem pole, playing with girls 4 years older than me, so much better than me. I'm not exaggerating. I didn't even know what I was doing on that team. I couldn't do anything that they could do. But my coaches put a lot of effort into me, told me what to do. I tried to listen to the coaches and all their advice and instruction and internalize it and work on that every day in practice. And then I also did stuff outside of practice on my own. I went home and, I would grab a water bottle, some towels, go to the park and set up cones for myself and do sprinting drills. I would do jumping drills. I would do stuff like we're gonna show you today to just improve a little bit on my own while I wasn't at practice. And that helped a ton as well. Slowly started to get better in high school, learned more and more about the sport, and ended up in the starting lineup again. So all my hard work paid off. I improved little by little until it added up to a lot. And I ended up being a pretty good volleyball player. We won 2 state championships in high school, and then I ended up getting a college scholarship to USC, which, I never expected when I started playing volleyball, but it changed my life. And I'm so thankful that I had a growth mindset that whole way and believed that I could get better with hard work. It's true. It's scientifically proven. If you work hard, your brain can learn new things. There's a lot of plasticity in there. It can change and grow, and you can get better. So if you just work hard and you stick with it through all the challenges, through the ups and downs, you'll be better for it, you'll improve, and you'll get to where you want to go. The biggest thing with the growth mindset is that you just have to start. It can be intimidating, you might not know where to start, but it's as easy as going out at recess and picking up a ball with your friends and shooting hoops or playing soccer, and you don't have to know what you're doing, just get out there and play around. You'll figure some stuff out. It's great exercise in any case, and it's fun to be out there with your friends playing a sport. And that's what sports is mainly about, is having fun, enjoying the journey. There's so many benefits of playing sports. And then you figure out through just play and being out there at recess what sport you really love, and then you go with that. And that will drive you to work hard, and then naturally you'll grow and get better. And you still will encounter hard times. It's not always gonna be easy, and even though you love the sport, it's gonna be tough, but because you love it, you can push through, and you love the people around you, and you wanna be part of the team, it will be enough for you to stick with it, and they will help you. Being a part of a team is amazing. They'll offer you support, and that's what being a team is, and you'll get better all together, and you'll work towards a common goal, and you guys will get better individually and as a team. That's part of having a growth mindset as well. And it's not always about, getting to that end goal or accomplishing that end goal. It's about being a part of a team, pushing yourself to see how good you can be for yourself and your team. And if you grow and you get better and you give it 100%, you can be happy with that. And that's what sports is about. It's so important to have a resource and, a type of mentorship that can help you figure things out. You want to be successful, you want to do these things, and you kind of have to know how. So we're here to help you with that and give you tips, share with you what we've learned in our career to help you accomplish your goals and do what you want in life. And I was lucky enough to have my dad really reinforce for me the benefits of hard work and having a growth mindset. And so I'm here today to tell you guys how important that is and how beneficial it is to have a growth mindset through your whole life. It will benefit you from start to finish. So yeah, I hope you get a lot from this and enjoy it, and that it helps you along your journey. All right, now we're gonna start our workout. And exercise is so important for our general health. It's essential for our physical health and our mental health. The two best things you can do for yourself health-wise is eat well and exercise. So this is a great little workout for you to do on your own whenever you want. And before we get started, it's really important for us to do a little warm-up. So we're gonna start with some toe raises, warm up our calf muscles. Let's do about 10 of these. Push off the inside of your toe, the big toe. And then let's stretch our calves. So pull up our toe. And go to the other side. Should feel this in the back of your calf. Okay, now we're gonna do some squats. Just go as low as you can. Warm up our quads and our glutes. I do a warm up before every practice, every match. We wanna loosen up our muscles so that there's less chance of injury. Now we're gonna stretch our quad. Try to keep your hip flexor forward. Try not to bend over too far or lose your balance like me. A little trick, if you focus on a still spot in front of you on the floor, it's a lot easier to keep your balance. Now just a little side to side. We can stretch our hamstrings by going down and grabbing one side. And then the other side, try to keep your knees straight. Flexibility is pretty important to athletic performance as well. Okay, now let's do some arm circles. We'll start big. Go the other way. Tighten it up, go a little smaller, backwards. And forward. Stretch across our body this way. Get the back of our shoulder. Other side. Now let's stretch our triceps. Want to bend our elbow. Pull your elbow behind you. And the other side. Okay, roll out our shoulders. Let's do a couple neck circles. All right, let's get into the workout. Okay, so while we go through these workouts, if you get really tired, you can take a break at any time and then just jump back in when you're ready. But also expect it to burn a little bit and for it to get a little bit hard, and that's okay. We want to make sure we're pushing ourselves to a certain degree. We're just competing with ourselves, not judging ourselves if we can't finish it. And remember that growth mindset. So the more that we try this, the more we work on it, the longer we'll be able to go, and eventually we can do the whole workout, start to finish, without stopping. But if you can get through the whole thing today, awesome. All right, we're gonna start with crossbody toe taps. We're gonna do each exercise for 30 seconds, take a 15-second break, and then go to the next exercise. So we're gonna start in a plank position, hands under shoulders, hips down, and then we're gonna push back, touch one toe, then the other toe for 30 seconds. Okay, 15 seconds off. Good job, got through the first exercise. Second one is side plank. So we're gonna get on our elbows, push up on our feet, try to keep our hips forward for 15 seconds here, and then we're gonna switch sides. All right, switch. Right back up on our other elbow. You can put your hand up if you're having a hard time balancing. Just your elbow up, make it your own. Should be feeling this kind of in your bottom oblique here. And rest for 15 seconds. And the last one in this circuit, it's 3 exercises, is deadlifts, one of my favorite exercises. This is for our hamstrings. Start up, then we're gonna take our hands and slide them down the fronts of our legs, keep our back straight, and push up with our hips. Down, push through with your hips. Push your heels into the ground also. Okay, 15 more seconds and we go back to the beginning. Here we go. Make sure you keep your core really tight when you do this. Your core is just another word for your abs and your lower back. Okay, I'm starting to feel that, so hopefully you are too, right here in my stomach. All right, second one, back to our plank. Ready, go. You wanna make sure your left shoulder is stacked over your right shoulder and your hips are pushing forward. Switch. Other arm. And just know the more you hate an exercise, the better it is for you. So you're not alone in that. Okay, back to our deadlifts in 15 seconds. And you guys can do this as fast as you want to get a better burn in your hamstrings, but make sure it's controlled. All right, here we go. Keep your core tight when you're doing this one as well. All right, rest. One more round. It's getting toasty. All right, we got cross body toe taps. Okay, stay on our mat. We'll go into our last side plank. That gets my heart rate up a little bit. I'm breathing. 3, 2, 1, up. If it's hard for you to hold your feet on top of each other, you can put one behind. Sometimes that's a little easier. I like them stacked on top of each other though. Switch. And if this is easy for you, you can put your leg up like this. That makes it a lot harder. It's too hard for me. All right, 15 seconds, and our last exercise, deadlifts. Ready, go. Focus your mind on the muscle that you're working. So we're working our hamstrings right now. Make sure they're doing most of the work. All right, first circuit down. Really good job. All right, awesome job. That's circuit 1 down. We're gonna move to circuit 2, but we got a minute break, so get a sip of water and I'll meet you back in a minute. Okay, here we go, circuit 2. This one gets a little bit harder. We're gonna do some single leg work. It will burn, but you know, push through, listen to your body. It's okay for it to be tough. First one, single leg deadlift. Still 30 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. 3 sets. Okay, single leg deadlifts. We're gonna start with one leg down, and we're gonna bend forward, kick our other leg back, and then push up again with our hips, focusing on our left hamstring, or whichever leg you're doing, that hamstring. Same thing, focus on a spot on the floor that's not moving to help you keep your balance. Keep your core tight, switch legs. And try to keep your hips even with the floor. You don't want to be opening up sideways. Okay, that's actually one of my favorite exercises, so I hope you guys liked that one and felt it. Next one, alternating reverse lunge. We're just gonna take a step back with one, come back up, step back with the other one. All right, here we go. You wanna get your knee close to the floor, but you don't wanna bang it on the floor, so be careful about that. Try to keep your shoulders upright. Feel it in your quads and your glutes. And you want to be pushing up mainly on your front leg. Okay, that's 2. Last exercise in the circuit is sit-ups. Pretty simple. Feet on the ground. You can cross your arms in front of you on your shoulders. And here we go, 30 seconds. It's more effective if you pause for half a second at the top. All right, 1 set down, 2 to go. You guys feeling okay? I know I'm feeling it, and that's how I know it's working. Okay, back to the first one. Single leg deadlifts. All right, let's switch legs. And if you guys are having a hard time keeping your balance, that's part of the workout. The more you do this, the stronger you will get, and the better at balancing you will become. All right, 15 seconds and we'll get into reverse lunges. Shake out your legs for a second. And here we go. Make sure you're stepping far enough back where your leg is at almost a 90-degree angle. You don't want your knee to be going really far forward. And make sure you remember to breathe. All right, good job. Last one in this set, sit-ups. Okay, here we go. Three, 2, 1, done. One more set. Good job, you guys. Keep going. All right, single leg deadlifts. Ready, go. Switch legs. And if you are losing your balance a little bit, make sure you're fighting to keep it. Don't just fall over. You can find your balance again once you start to wiggle a little bit. All right, done with that. Reverse lunges. Shake out those legs, roll out your shoulders. Here we go. And as we get tired, our form can kind of suffer. So if you have to slow down, that's okay, but make sure your form is still good. Keeping your shoulders up, really using your quads and your glutes to lift yourself. All right, good job. Last exercise, sit-ups. All right, here we go. All right, good job. I don't know about you guys, but my abs are really feeling it. And abs are really, really important to our overall strength. They kind of are the center of, all of our limbs. They help us stay healthy physically. So it's really important to have a strong core. Awesome job. 1 more minute break and we'll get back into the third circuit. Okay, last circuit. Great job so far. Let's push through this last one. This might be the hardest one, but that's okay. We're gonna finish all the way through and be better for it. So the first exercise is a squat hold, which is hard, but we'll do it together. And the second one is jumping jacks. So let's get into the squat hold first. Ready, go. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. You're bending your knees at about a 90-degree angle. Keep your shoulders up as much as you can. It's okay to fold forward a little bit. This is really tough, but it's really effective at increasing your strength. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, one down. Jumping jacks in 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, go. So just make sure your arms are going up as your legs are going out. A little bit of cardio. Stay on those toes. And done. Good job. One more. Woo. And if you're feeling really good, you could even do a third set of this, but we're only gonna do 2 today. All right, here we go. And 30 seconds, squat. The burn is coming. Feel it in my quads. We can do this. Like 15 more seconds or so. Make sure you're breathing. Keep those shoulders up. 3, 2, 1, Done. Yes. Whew, good job. Shake out those legs. One more set of jumping jacks, and we're done. Ready, set, gold. Keep your core tight even when you do jumping jacks here. Supports your lower back. Keep going, almost done. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome job, you guys. Thank you so much for working out with me today. And ready, set, gold. You might feel a little bit sore after today, and that is totally normal. It doesn't mean you're injured. It just means your muscles are growing, which is an awesome thing, and you can keep exercising. So keep pushing yourself, seeing how good you can be. Adopt a growth mindset. You know, you can improve in any way, in anything that you set your mind to, and go anywhere you want. So I believe in you. You need to believe in you, and you can do anything. I want to give a huge thank you to Foundation for Global Sports Development and Sidewinder Films for sponsoring Ready, Set, Gold.